Hey guys, so I'm here with my niece Laura today,
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
She's visiting from Champaign where she lives, and I was telling her about the Ghost Bridge and she wanted to come and see it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm refilming this from kind of like when the last time I was here, but it's another day, so maybe something different will pop up. But we're gonna walk up there, which is right up here. So the Ghost Bridge is a story in Oak Grove, Kentucky, which is the town I live in, from years and years ago, where so the story is that a couple that were married, a husband and wife, the husband was in the military, and I believe it was probably at Fort Campbell because we're right next to the Army base. And he had gone away, probably deployed. I think he was deployed for a war or something going on. And when he came back, he found out that his wife was being unfaithful to him. So when he found that out, he got really angry. But I guess he didn't show it to her that way right away because he talked her into taking a ride down to this ghost bridge right here. And when he got here, they got out of the car. And the account I heard was that he strangled her and threw her over this bridge into the water below. Now, the way he got caught, he thought nobody would ever see her again. But the way he got caught was that as her body floated downstream, it got caught up on some branches. And so she was discovered once her body was caught on the branches by somebody. But ever since that happened, the story goes, look, the guardrails are all painted up. But the story goes, look, boo. The story goes that ever since that, this lady's ghost walks this bridge at night. And she's really after soldiers, which is kind of a sad story because her husband was a soldier and he did away with her. And so if you try to cross this bridge at night, your car's going to stall out and die. And it's a very frightening place to be if you're a soldier at night because there's all kinds there was people that actually said they saw her. There's pictures online that I can insert and show you that they took of a lady in white walking this bridge. And it's kind of scary. I mean, it's kind of an eerie little area. Now this side's calm because there's no waterfall on this side. So because her body floated downstream or upstream, whichever way that would be. Look, this guardrail's all painted up too. I think it was this side of the road that if this story is true, he would have thrown her over. Because the water has a way of carrying away the body a lot easier than the other side of the bridge. But the scariest part of this story is that a couple of years ago, a young soldier was riding, I think he was on a motorcycle. I'm pretty sure it was a motorcycle. And I don't know if he was speeding. I don't know what the circumstances were. But he was killed on this ghost bridge. And it was a soldier from Fort Campbell. And there is a memorial set up for him here at the end that's really very sad. And it's a beautiful little memorial. But man, you take that story of this poor soldier that getting killed and then the story of the ghost bridge, and it's really, you've got to wonder, right, Laura?
Yeah.
So,
So sad.
can it be true, that there's a ghost after soldiers on this bridge?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I do believe in spirits. I believe spirits walk this earth and they're among us, and there's good spirits and there's evil spirits. So that's my belief, but everybody has their own belief. But we're coming up to the memorial, so I wanted to show you guys before I end the video. It's a very short story, but it's really kind of spooky. So here you go, this little memorial. It's overgrown now. There was a picture, oh there it is. It says, "First my hero, forever my guardian, PFC, Kayden Jay Jones, June 6th, 2003 to September 30th, 2022. I don't know, people put different things here. It says you can't smoke rock or something. And then there's all these little memorials on the ground, little things people left. And the story of how he died is online, so you can actually look it up. Just look up his name. And like Kayden Jay Jones. I would actually like to know if he has a burial spot where his grave is. And go visit it. Wonder if we could find out somehow. That would be kind of cool to add that to the video. But look at these cute little things people have left here. What does this say? Man, it's hard to see with the sun. I can't see it, but I guess once I get home and upload the video, we'll be able to see it. But yeah, that's the story of the Ghost Bridge in Oak Grove, Kentucky. So rest in peace, Kaden. Thank you for your service. And man, what a shame. Look at his eyes. Look at his beautiful eyes.
He's beautiful.
Isn't he? I mean, look at.
Handsome man.
He has had Hollywood features. He could have gone to Hollywood with that look. But yeah. So do you think you might believe that story, or?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe it can be true. Yeah. I wish I knew what happened to this young man. Yeah, he's quite handsome.
Well, he definitely was. I'm almost positive it was a motorcycle accident that killed him. They have a picture online of the actual wreck, and it was a mess. You know, his motorcycle and stuff. That's what I recall. So I think that story is accurate. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. We just wanted to tell you that story again because Laura wants a copy of the video. I'm going to send it to her for her little YouTube page. Yeah, her phone's overheating, so I'm using my phone for her. So take care, everyone. So Laura and I are back at the Ghost Bridge, guys, by the memorial because she wanted to bring PFC Kayden Jay Jones a rosary. Where's the rosary? Oh, she hung it up right here. But I wasn't going to film this, but the weirdest thing just happened. So we were coming, you know, I told the story before about how if a soldier comes down this road, their vehicle stalls until morning because the ghost doesn't like soldiers. But we were driving down this road to come up here so she could place the rosary on the banner. And there was a motorcycle guy behind me, and I go pretty slow, so I didn't want to hold him up, so I kind of pulled over so he could go ahead of me. So he went ahead of me, he went around me, and then a little ways up, we come across, and he's sitting on this bridge. A guy on a motorcycle is sitting on the bridge. Now, if you remember, this gets weirder. So Kaden was killed on a motorcycle, sadly. So when we saw him on the bridge sitting there off the side of the road, Laura said, "Let's check on him. Can you just stop and make sure he's okay and his vehicle's not stalled?" So we did, and he said, no, he was fine. He was just sitting there. And cars were coming, so we didn't talk to them. But as we pulled over here, we tried to tell him about this little story, but cars were coming, so we were blocking the road, so we pulled up, stopped over here, and came to do the rosary. And then when he was done on his motorcycle and he came up this way, he pulled over to talk to us. So we told him about the story, and he said he's been down this road a lot and never even knew the story. But here's the weird part. You see his name there, Kayden Jay Jones? The fellow we just ran into, his name is Jay Jones. Is that not weird? I wish I would have had my phone out, but it was in the car when he pulled up, so I didn't. Otherwise, I would have said, I would have asked him if I can get him on film, and can you please tell us your name? It was just kind of weird, and he was sitting on the Ghost Bridge like that. So anyway, be careful around here, and once again, because it's got this memorial, that's really sad, and don't sit on the bridge like that, because you never know. People are going to stop and ask you why you're sitting there, like we did. Okay, I'll see you guys.